Okay, here we go. Riding the Moto Guzzi V7. Get locked. All right. Yeah, that is weird when you start it up. Yeah, that's so strange. Neutral. Ooh, that's smooth. This is really cool. Okay. Oh. Come on, little guy. Okay, well this bike feels very different. The pegs, the rear sets are like almost kind of forward. They're not really. It's just that I'm so used to having the rear sets, you know, way back. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of weird. It's got a strange buzziness to it. The throttle, I wish I didn't have time to really play with this bike before I jumped on it, but it's a really mushy throttle. Mushy meaning that there's a lot of play. Oh yeah, she goes. See, look at, can you see that? Look at that. That's like, so riding position, it's really comfortable. I mean, this is a great little, I mean, immediately I'm like, this is a nice little commuter bike. Suburban, urban, kind of, go to work on it, go to the coffee shop. It's got rolling on in, what gear am I in? I'm in 5th gear. You know, it pulls. It's got a nice little growl to it. Close my visor, maybe you can hear me better. It's very comfortable. It's I don't know how flickable it is. I dig the can you see the rear taillights on the bikes ahead of me? Just the round LED like that. It's pretty cool design. I like that. I am absolutely not liking the play in the throttle. Okay, here we go. There's Brandon on the, I think that's a V9. No, is it a V7 or a V9? I don't know. Brian's on the Bobber V9. So it's a V9 with a little bit of a different styling to it. So you can see the cylinder heads there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you've got this transverse V-twin here, which is, you know, iconic with the Moto Guzzi bikes, and it gives you that weird left to right torque vibration and pull. You know, when you give it a throttle, it wants to kind of go to the right. Interesting. Mode. Oh, here's modes. Average, fuel, MGCT2, that's probably it. How do I get back there? So it's got a basic gauge here, nothing real, you know, no big full color TFT. I don't know what that is. How do you, if I hold that down, yeah. Is it over here? How do you change it? I don't know. It is what it is. Moto Guzzi. Here we go. Very smooth transmission. The clutch doesn't have a whole lot of feel to it. It's a very numb kind of engagement. There isn't a very distinct take-up. It's just kind of mush, mush. But I mean, you know, it's there. It lets you change the gear. But if you're somebody that really likes that precise clutch take-up feel, let's see what the brakes feel like here. Yeah, they feel nice. Are these Brimbos? I think so. The gear selector doesn't show first gear when you downshift. Why is that? Like, why isn't the gear selector where there's neutral? It doesn't show that you're in first gear. That's so funny. Oh, okay. Largo red lights. Here we go. Mushy clutch, mushy clutch. The suspension, let's talk about the suspension. It feels nice. It's nice and firm, but not overly firm like a sport bike. I'm getting a lot of engine vibration in the seat. Here's some bumps here, so it did okay on that. Those were some pretty rough ripples. It started off pretty good, but then it got a little bouncy. But no, it's comfortable. It's good. I don't know why it doesn't show you your gear selection downshifting. It's so weird. Railroad tracks, that felt pretty good. The brake needs adjustment. There's quite a bit of play in that initial pull before it bites. That kind of stuff can be fixed with a quick adjustment. Dun, dun, dun. I'm on a Moto Guzzi. It, you know, it's definitely different. Like, if I was the type of person that wanted, I just want something different. I don't want what everybody else has. This is the brand I would be in my, you know, top 3 or 4 of different, right? It's quite unique. It's got a lot of character. Does it have character? I guess so. It kind of looks, I hate to say this, it's kind of got like a Soviet design to it. The gas tank, it looks like something that it would come off some, you know, Soviet military motorcycle. That's just my opinion. I'm sure all the Guzzi people are like, oh my gosh, how can you say that? One thing I noticed though, it's quite warm out here. We're getting up in the mid 80s now. I think it's probably around 10:30. We're gonna hit 90 around 1 or 2 this afternoon. So we're, you know, it's a warm day. I'm not feeling any heat off this engine. Even at the stoplights, I didn't feel anything coming off this thing. So that's pretty cool. Now, the gas gauge is on, but I don't see where exactly the gauge is. Fuel, 165 miles. Well, then why is the gas gauge on? And that was strange. Did you see that? I was in 3rd gear and I went to upshift, and then all of a sudden I was in 5th gear. So I don't know what happened there. It skipped 4th all of a sudden. The clutch lever just doesn't feel that good. The seat is nice and wide. It's very comfortable. Like, you could definitely cruise on this all day long without a problem. I don't know how much the vibrations are going to kill you, but eventually you might get some numbness there, but the gear selector too is a little weird. Like, you can't feel. It just kind of goes in gear. There's not this like feeling of engagement. And you just lift your foot up until you think it's in the next gear, I guess. Boom. See, there we go. Oh well. Those kind of things, I think you get used to it and you develop a feel. These impression rides are, you know, they're just that. It's an initial impression. Feels very maneuverable. Very comfortable. I like it. I definitely like it. I just think it needs a few tweaks, which could just be adjustments. What's up, dude? He's taking us on a different route than we went the last time we were here for the Aprilia demo day. On that one, we went down some roads that we could really open it up on. I don't think he's gonna go that way today. Brakes feel strong. The brakes feel very nice, actually. Once they're engaged, easily 1 finger, 2 finger. Nice turn in. And roar. There we go. The Moto Guzzi V7 Stone. all blacked out. It was cool. What was he on here? Oh, he was on the V100. Okay. V7 Stone. V7 Stone. V9 bobber.